John, this is your Weekend Warrior Plus build handover. I love this vehicle, buddy. I think it's one of the classiest, like leanest purpose-built vehicles that we've done. Doesn't have all the fruit that some of our other builds do. So let's go and start up the front here. Well, Adventure Tourer, so Weekend Warrior Plus, and then Adventure Tourer. What that means is like Weekend Warrior doesn't have any infrastructure like electrical or storage. So what we've done is we've included some extra bits in your build, John, and that's why it's a plus. So we've done roof rack, awning, we've done long range fuel tank, and we have done rear bar and carriers. So not quite Adventure Tourer, that's why it's a plus. And it looks great, buddy. I'm really happy with the end result. Starting up at the front here, as requested, you've got the Raslarr bar with two-tone, black uprights and top loop. I really think it breaks it up nicely. I really like this layout. We kind of did the same with Ben's build, but with a full loop bar. So yeah, and black center, black uprights, black loops. Kind of same theme, just more stuff. So 21.5-inch light bar. I'll show you the switches inside. Steady type Evos on the front there. I'll show you the switch inside. Uniden UHF antenna. Take the top off here. We haven't fitted the antenna clearly, so this lives on there all the time. You need to make sure that is on there. Periodically, you do need to remove this. You need to take it off and give it a bit of a lube, because the corrosion will, the threads will corrode together and you'll have some problems. Don't forget to undo the grub screw on the antenna, because if you try and take it off, you're gonna absolutely shred it. It's not going to be good for you. It's an expensive process. Carbon off-road winch, 12,000 pounds. The hook's down here. Doesn't have to be. You can actually pull this up and pull it flat against the front. Super easy to do. Here's your control box down there. You can see the free spool mechanism, and here is the wireless remote. So press and hold, and can you see the little flashing? Yep. Flashing dude there? Yep. Yep. So that's how you know it's on. Turns off automatically. Yeah, times out. Yep. Okay. So all of your electrical system is here. Winch isolator, effectively. Green is go, red is stop. So no power. Well, that makes a lot of sense, really, doesn't it? So Tow Pro, it's marked on the side here. It's a circuit breaker, auto reset circuit breaker. Driving light MIDI fuse and light bar fuse there. You've got a spare here if you need to, and you've got lots of other ports. Here are the relays for both lighting systems right there. Okay, fairly straightforward. The team's done a fabulous job. I love this detail on the cable ties. The team is really turning out some beautiful electrical stuff.
Version 2 bracket.
This is the new bracket that has more clearance here for the aircon regas
plus rib nuts.
And riv nuts in the bracket. This used to be a nut and bolt affair, so now we've actually got a riv nut in the material, and so you can take it all apart really quickly. And we also have the TIL bonnet switch relocate, and all the wiring has been extended, so that is totally functional. That's just been relocated from that position there across to there. So fairly straightforward. If you've got any questions, John, you've got our text number. Just message us if you need to. Safari snorkel, as always. We actually have a video on the difference between stainless steel and Safari, the noise and the fitting and the impact. So that's on our YouTube too. So if you're not John and watching this video and want some more detail, just go and have a look. Pancho will link it in the description below. I hope. He's shaking his head at me. He probably will. 4.2 ton GVM upgrade with the appropriate coil springs and upper control arms, and black method wheels. Fabulous matte black wheels, great. Maxxis 35 12.5 18s, all pre-rego. It just fits well. It looks proportional, like, and staunch. Like even Ben's soft little, you know, soccer mum's car, and it runs 295s. Anyway, slimline flares to get the extra 17 mils of coverage. Back in here, pants, we've also got a service point in the top of the controller. Flip that cap off, and there's a service point in there. Don't pump so much grease in there that's splooging out. It just needs to fill the boot, so it's not firm to press. It needs a bit of movement in there. So don't put too much there. Right. Interesting here about this build was that John doesn't need towing mirrors. So it's a little bit weird, right? Us not doing, you know, clear views on the vehicle. It is a 23 model, so you can still see it's got the mirror assemblies in there, 360-degree mirrors. So this is the alternate. So as opposed to Ben's vehicle, you can see it's got the next gen clear view mirrors with the Cat 6 in there. This vehicle here has Cat 6 indicators on the fender. I would say, like, we build 120 to 150 of these patrols a year. This is like a couple of % of our clients choose this option. And that's okay, but you've got to have one or the other. So Raslarr sliders. So we're actually doing some work directly with Raslarr. We've come up with a bit of our own design. They'll be coming out soon. Actually, the stock's being cut now, and it will be here soon. You're putting the bloody camera in your face. All right, go around the other side.
Want to do it straight away? What do you need?
Let's do one, yep, okay. So we'll get up on the rack in a second, but this here is actually Darchie 180-degree awning. You've got a stack of covered space here. I don't know, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 meters of coverage, and you don't have the complexity of trying to manage a 270-degree awning, which we'll show you about in a second. The reason why 270s don't work really well. So freestanding awning, which is fab, right? I can literally just put these up. This bloody thing. I'm making it look way more difficult than it really is. So effectively, you just retract these legs, which are not really needed, but if you're in a bit, you know, blustery conditions or whatever, you know, it's probably good to have them. If it's raining, you know, you really should be putting the legs out. If it does get windy as well, you've got these little ties up here. It comes with guy ropes there in the back. We'll show you all about that stuff. Just pin it down, pin it vertically down, and these things I think they were like 30 k's an hour winds they were rated to, so it's pretty impressive.
You want to talk about the straps?
Yep. So as you can see on the side here, we're gonna create a fix for this because it's a problem. So you can see here the angle of the strap, right? So we've just put it on there just to tie it off for the sake of the handover. But we've actually concepted a design which will fix this issue. Probably not just for patrol owners, but anyone who's got a tailgate. We've actually got a concept that we're gonna.
What's the name?
We're gonna work on.
Come on with the name right now.
More 4x4 flappy foldy thing.
Flappy foldy.
Flappy foldy. Yep. Okay. So yeah. So that's an issue. You've got your recovery track mounts on the roof too, as you can see there. So they'll take like max tracks or whatever else you want. So when you're orienting this strap too, you need to have the buckle at this end because you won't be able to access it. If you put this the other way around, 180 degrees, you won't be able to get to this to pull it tight because it'll be over the door. So you've got to have it on this end. These are quite elastic. They do stretch a bit when you put some load on them, so don't be afraid. You probably won't break it.
And it's also easier to put some force against the structure and then pull it.
Yeah.
Pulling with the strap.
Yeah. So to get the tension in it, right, and that's as much as you want, right? What you need to do is you need to, like, you can just, Yeah, so just pull on the, you can just pull a bit on the arm here and just cinch this up and then kind of like push and pull at the same time kind of thing. Yeah, because it'll lock up beautifully. Right, let's get that flappy out of it. Right, so Raslarr rear bar. I mean, I love this design, like two-tone color code. So color-coded white bar that's matched to the vehicle. The vehicle hasn't even gone pre-delivery yet. It's literally turned up here. It's filthy. So it's got to go. It's going back to the dealer. It's leaving tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. It'll be at the dealer by tomorrow lunchtime, and fingers crossed you'll have it by the weekend. Two-tone bar. So we've color-coded the rear bar, and we've left the carriers black. These are quite susceptible to damage, right? So if you want to color code these, expect that you're going to get damage because, you know, fuel cans and stuff in there, you're going to, like, this is going to get scratched up and whatever. Like, leave it black if you're concerned about getting damage. Camera relocation right in here, you'll see that's a Raslarr. It's part of the Raslarr design. My team's done a beautiful wiring job. You know, they've even honoured our cable tie based spacings, very, very deliberate. Tie carrier on the right hand side. I'm trying to open the boot, thank you, Pancho. This is not scripted, by the way, John. Hitch is in there. Come in here, I'll show you the wiring. So 7 pin there. All right. Long range fuel tank. Brown Davis 140. Engineers report, by the way, long range fuel tanks in New South Wales need engineers reports. I don't care who makes it, I don't care what they tell you. Even if the manufacturer has an engineer's report for the tank itself, it doesn't matter. Your vehicle needs to have an engineer's report for the tank in your vehicle. It needs to be signed off on, okay? So that's all been done pre-rego, okay? You can see the arms in there. I don't know, can you, Pancho? Yep. And red back exhaust under there, Pancho. Why aren't you in here, Pancho, filming?
I'm swimming in.
Okay. All right. Okay, so that's pretty much that. I love these.
We'll do a sound check at the end of the video. So
Sure.
Stay till the end.
Stay till the end because we're going to do a sound check. Your awning manuals, so that's probably a warranty card. Yep, warranty card and manual, that's in here. It's in the steady box that the light came out of. Here is your pegs and stuff from your, that's tied up really, really well. See if I can get it undone quickly. No. So yep, I missed a couple of things. So this little flappy bag here is for the electrical connections to the inbuilt LED lights in the Dacia 180 freestanding awning. As you can see up there, you can see all of these have, all these systems here, all these poles have LED lighting. So the reason why that's fabulous is because it's like a crossover between task lighting and area lighting. So what you're going to find is that you're going to get a halo of light all around the vehicle, right? So it's not going to matter if you're out here, you're still going to be able to see. Fabulous idea, and it's all concealed. It's all concealed in the extrusion. So it's not like it's this extra vulnerable stuff. Look up here. It's really easy to see here. It's not like it's sticking out and it's going to get like munched when it's all packed up or when you're trying to. Fabulous. Great idea, Dacia. We haven't actually got electrical in this vehicle yet, so we don't actually have anywhere to plug stuff in, but we spoke to, I saw, John saw us at the show and he came up and he was like, oh, I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the electrical and the drawers and stuff yet. But when he does decide, and we do put the drawers in there, it'll move from Weekend Warrior Plus into Adventure Tourer with drawers and storage. So we've got socket, stubby coolers, We've got lanyards, carbon winch operation manual, unit stickers, Uniden operations manual, which is bloody important. We've got both covers for the Steady Type Evos. We have got your controller for your handpiece here for your mic, which will show you where that goes. This plug here, like RJ45 connection, goes into the pass-through connector. I'll show you that in the front there. Your wired winch remote, which we've shown you earlier, and for the record, there's your wireless. We've got two antennas, both of your antennas, right? So 3.3 dB and 6 dB of gain, small 3.3, and your long antenna is for flat mountainous. That's not what I meant.
Flat mounted.
What I meant was for low dB gain for mountainous country, or where you've got structures like in the city, or when you go out in the flat country, you just put your tall antenna on. And I'll meet you in the cab.
What about the flat country?
Flap country, yeah. There's all sorts of flappiness going on here. All right. Your floor mats are in here. That was a Nissan thing. And your delivery note stuff. So that's in there. We haven't touched it. And we've also got in here, we have your UHF. We've got your UHF pass-through connector right there. Sounds great. I'm gonna say something controversial here. Tan interior in Patrol is the best interior. No one likes it. I love it. I think it's great. I actually got stitched up when I ordered my Hermosa Blue Y62, and I ordered tan and got black. Long range fuel tank. Here is your switch, so you can see the level indicator there. If you want to initiate it, it's a pump across system. So just push the switch. When the engine's not running, you'll hear it. It's quite a slow pump, so it'll take quite a while. It could take 30 minutes to pump everything across. Yeah. So we've also got your lighting system here. Spotties. That's it. It's pretty straightforward. This is what your exhaust sounds like. I think it's hot.
Punch your seal of approval.
Yeah, so that's it, mate. There could be things I've missed, but you've got our text number. Just all you guys get, our clients get our text number, because sometimes it's not practical to call. If you've got any questions, please reach out. We care a lot about the outcome. We want to make sure you get what you need so you can achieve your goals. Have a fabulous day. I'm sweating my ass off in this brand new jacket. See you soon.